ladies. Okay, so we're going to go over a couple of things today. First of all, you'll notice right off the bat, I have a friend, so we're going to take care of that friend here in just a moment. And I'm also going to demo for you the Instant Lifting Serum in the application of the Liquid to Powder Foundation. And what a better day than to show off the coverage our Liquid to Powder Foundation and our concealer gives than on a day that I have a blemish. Alright, so the very first thing we're going to do, I've already put my moisturizer on, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Instant Lifting Serum. And right now through the end of September, if you were to purchase the Instant Lifting Serum, you do receive $15 off of another product of your choice. Okay, so all I did was just a couple squirts in my hand here. I'm going to very, very gently take the lifting serum and I put it underneath the eye and around the edges. And I'm intentionally going to leave it because I want you to see over the course of the next couple of minutes the difference between the left eye and the right eye as it begins to tighten. Now I'm also going to go ahead and probably add, let's see, I've got some smile lines here, a little bit here. So add some up here to fill that in and the smile lines. And if you have any left over, you can just take a damp cloth and wipe it off your hand. But it's very important that we do this gently and that we're not doing a rub-in procedure, okay? That kind of procedure will result in a lot of excess and it will not give you the results that you want. You can already see it starting to tighten. And I keep patting it like this because it's drying. And I want to make sure that it's drying evenly. I mean, holy smokes, you can already start to see that difference. Check it out here, check it out here. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to rub the rest of that in. And I'm going to move on to my Liquid to Powder Foundation. Now, typically you want to give this a couple of minutes to dry. Check it out. I can feel it tightening. You can fan yourself. You could go dry your hair, whatever you prefer. I have found the best luck to be, though, to put it on and feel like it's completely tightened before you start with your Liquid to Powder Foundation. So we're getting rid of those puffiness, those lines. See the difference? Huge difference. Okay. So now that I feel like it has dried, I'm going to go ahead and shake up my bottle of Liquid to Powder Foundation. I've had a lot of questions about how to effectively apply it without using a ton of product. So this is the key right here. This powder puff brush is what's going to make you extend the life of your product as well as give you amazing coverage. So I'm going to take my dropper here and I'm going to put 3 drops. Now I already have my primer on. And I did that on purpose so that I could do this video for you girls in under 5 minutes. And you're going to start blending from the top down. And you blend right over that Instant Lifting Serum. So don't be afraid. And right over that blemish. See how it's already starting to disappear? And make sure it's even. Make sure it feels like it's gotten to that powder consistency. Look at that difference. No issues whatsoever with the Instant Lifting Serum being on the eye and putting the Liquid to Powder Foundation over it. Okay, so now I like to go and do my concealer if I'm not going to do some heavy dark eyes. And the reason I say that is because I usually like to wait for my concealer till after my heavy dark eyes. So, okay, here's what I'm going to do for you girls. I'm going to show you the concealer on the good eye with the Instant Lifting Serum. And I'm going to show you the concealer over the not so good eye. We're going to do our down triangle like we typically do. Again, doesn't interfere whatsoever with the Instant Lifting Serum. It's already dried. And I do, again, the same type of patting method because I don't want to end up causing that Instant Lifting Serum to start to get flaky and come off. Okay, so that's the good eye. Bad eye, good eye. Okay, let me go ahead and take a picture. Yes, that's possible during a video. Did you know that? Here's my mugshot one. Alright, so now here we go with the concealer over the left eye. My poor little left eye. I'm going to be lopsided today. And fill all that in. Do your triangle method, upside down, your V, whatever you want to call it, fill it in, spread it evenly. Now that already in itself has made a huge difference between the two eyes, okay? So now, sorry, I'm just bringing my triangle down to be even. Now, this is where the true test comes in. Check this out. Little tiny dot, go right over that. As a matter of fact, I have enough, I have excess that I'm going to actually put it through here as well, because I don't like to waste any of my product. And very gently brush. Now, I am a huge brush fan. I've told girls this over and over again. This is why. When you use your fingers, you're going to end up putting a lot of product into your finger. Some of it could possibly absorb, but look at that tiny, tiny bit and how it covered. So let me blend it. Make sure it doesn't look too uneven here. All right. Now, I like to always warm my face up. I am all for color, so I'm going to use my Instant Beachfront Bronzer. And I'm going to warm up just the edges of my face. And this is my get out the door quickly, 5 minutes, under 10 minutes. Blend it down through here. And as you can see, I'm using the Powder Puff brush again because I like to show you how you can have products that use have different uses, okay? So now we're going to use the blush. This is Sweet. And again, I used my Powder Puff brush because if you do not need to invest in a blusher brush, then there's no sense in it. We're all on a budget. We're all trying to look to make our products extend. And if you're going to buy one brush, I suggest you do the Powder Puff brush. That's it. Now we've got our lifted eye compared to our unlifted eye. We've got our bronzer, we've got our concealer, and our liquid to powder foundation, as well as our blush. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you so much for tuning in. Talk to y'all soon.